The second way is using what we call the web design, the web authoring software, which is on every laptop that you have today, and we're going to break it down and show you exactly what it does and how it creates a website. So a few examples of web design software. There's Microsoft Expression Web, Dreamweaver, NetObjects, Fusion, and there's so many more. There's thousands of these tools out there. But for the purposes of this exercise, we have the front page of your laptop, which I will explain how it works very shortly. Questions before we move on to the next slide? You guys know it all? I'm sorry. Okay. So HTML. So there are two ways to design a web page, right? So you can actually go in and write the code. What a computer program can do. It will write an HTML code, which is all this stuff right here. In this particular example, it basically tells the browser what to display on the browser, right? And the second approach is to actually use a tool that is very easy. You basically design the website. So if you're creative and you have, ideas on how to make things look colorful and blend colors together, you don't need to learn all this HTML stuff. You can basically get a software, which you have in front of you today, and that's why you have a laptop in front of you, and actually design it yourself. And I've seen a lot of younger kids, with some level of creativity, design very cool websites, and at the end of the day, they look so beautiful, even better than what professionals can do today. And that's what we're going to learn today. Answer your question? Excellent. Okay. So now, this is where it gets more interesting, right? So we've talked about, the types of tools that you can use to design a website. Now, we're going to learn how to actually design a website, right? So, what I want you guys to do is basically, we've broken you down into groups. So I think this is group 1 over here. This is group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, and group 6. So I have a few folks that will be helping me today. So we have already labeled the activities that you'll be working on. And you will form groups. We'll work together. I'll show you how to design a basic web page. And after this exercise, we will now look at what each and every one of you have done and grade your work. And the winner